going on YouTube? I ain't gonna lie, I just wanted to make a video today. So, the video is why I've been, basically. So, then the last time y'all seen me was when I was rapping. And it went downhill after that. And mind you, this is senior year, so, well, senior year over with now, but I graduated June 1st, and it was like a lot that was going on. So while I was gone for like 2 months, I went out for 2 months. I'm gonna tell you why. So first, I had an altercation with my family. So the altercation was words, wasn't no physical. Well, back in the past, but it was an altercation where it was some words and everything, and it's just, don't ask why I'm moving too much, and then that's when it went downhill from there. So I'll tell y'all what happened. So basically, I'm not gonna put no names and stuff in it, but just everything went downhill from there, and it was just, everything was going crazy. Things after things was happening, and then I lost myself. And after I lost myself, I was trying to choose what I was gonna do, but it was all pressure, and people didn't understand where I was coming from. I was being pressured to do things that I didn't want to do. No, I wasn't SA'd. I wasn't SA'd, no, none of that. I was just, through verbal, through verbal words and everything. And it's just, people viewed me different. But some people just, So it was in the week of me going to the studio and everything. Really, it wasn't a studio. It was at Airbnb. We was just there to, go on a camping trip and everything, have fun. So I was with my cousin, and no, I'll tell y'all this. So, not gonna put my granny name out there, no, none of that. That's family business. But I can say my granny. So my granny, this is before I got kicked out. So my granny, she was already mad at me and stuff, talking about staying out late, everything like that. But I had a reason, and I could tell y'all the reason. So, most people smoke, everything like that, but I did something that I wasn't supposed to. I can say it. It's in the past. Lean. I did a lean, and then we was just doing stuff. I put the lean in the blunt. My cousin did that, and we rolled it up, everything like that, smoked it, did stuff like that. So that's when I didn't come back home till maybe like 6, because I was in the truck sleep. I'm talking about somebody else, like my cousin, was driving my truck the whole time. I'm not gonna call him my friend, because he basically my cousin. So my cousin was driving like the truck the whole time. He picked up a friend, everything, they driving. I'm in the back sleep. I'm not worried about nothing. They said they picking up girls, going to girls, everything. They doing the 2-minute, everything. I don't care about none of that. I'm not gay. I'm not none of that. Like, I just didn't want to be seen and nothing like that. So basically, what I'm trying to say, my life was going downhill, and it was getting hectic. So when we did that, when we smoked that, it was like we didn't know what was gonna happen, and he didn't know the aftermath was gonna happen to me like this neither. So that's when I got home. I did what I had to post. Like, I did my due diligence, everything like that. go to sleep. I guess I go to sleep till like 12. Mind you, I made it home by 6. Made it home by 6 a.m. I went to sleep and woke up like 12. And that's when, my granny got on me every day. I was just like, I mean, I smoke. You know that? Because she knew I smoked. She knew it. I mean, she couldn't save me. She couldn't change me. It's just, once you figure out things, like, you can't go back. So I did. I told her what happened, and she made it seem like it was fine. And then that's when she came back, and she was like, "Oh yeah, give me your keys." So with me, like, I'm not gonna care about anything you do. If I do something wrong, I'm gonna take accountability, cause like, I mean, I just don't care about it. I'm not gonna care if I get in trouble or nothing like that. And I used to be a crash dummy, but that's not something I do anymore, for real. But she told me, give her the keys. I gave her the keys. I walked out. I was just like, I mean, what is there supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? So I went to go play my game, and just like, okay, like, she thinking that just because she took my keys that I just don't got freedom and stuff like that. I didn't care about driving and stuff. Who was I gonna meet up with? People don't like me. Not people don't like me, but people don't mess with me. People view me different than others. It's like, it was a lot of things that were going on, and I always been I'm not gonna say in the way, but I was always in like people presence that didn't want my presence. So that's when basically I just stayed out the way most of the time after that. So that's when, like, I just viewed everything different. I can tell you this. I seen how people were using me. Like, I have a car. So, people at school would be like, "Oh yeah, like, I had a car." So, people gonna ask and stuff. But it'd get to a point where, like, they'd ask every day, every period, I'm like, bro, chill. And mind you, we used to hotbox stuff. Like, we used to hotbox stuff out the truck. So I'm like, man, okay. So I'm like, at this point, I'm just like, okay. And then nobody was paying gas, so it was bad too. So then that's when I got like my little group. We started hanging out after school, and then that's when, like, one of my friends, one of my homies, like we was locked in. Like, we went to school every day. It was 4 of us. 2 of my homies I went to school with, and then one of my homies I like go see him after school and stuff, because we used to all hang out with each other. So I keep getting off topic, but it was 2 of us that went to school. One of them I used to hang out with on the daily. The other one we used to hang out with when the other one that didn't go to school with us was, like, we'll all be with each other. And mind you, we all tried to, like, get a job at Whataburger. So that's why we was with each other mostly every day. And plus, with, like, the Whataburger that we was at, like, that'd be our hangout spot. That'd be our that'd be where we be trapping at and stuff. Like, we don't be, you know what I'm saying? So that's when it was like, I was still in the streets. I was still in the streets without people knowing. People didn't know, because I never put my life on social media like that. So as I'm trying to, like, build myself back up and, like, be more social, it's like, it's not hard, but it's like, it's gonna take a long way. And I'll tell y'all what's gonna happen throughout the future. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot, bro. But back to the story. I'll go to the part where I'm grounded. My uncle, he come up in there. My uncle, me and him didn't have a relationship like that. he was abusive. People didn't know that. Like, people don't know that. He was verbally abusive, and then some of the times he was physically abusive. But, people ain't gonna know, because you know how black households are. Like, what stays in is gonna stay in. Like, don't take that stuff out. Like, that's our business. So that's when we trying to fix my truck and stuff. He like, oh yeah, your granny wants you to get it back, everything, but I don't want you to get it back because you don't do that, you don't do that, you think you can do this, you think you can run the world. He telling me all this nonsense and everything. And mind you, people don't think I don't be listening, but I be listening, bro. Like, I be soaking up all that knowledge. And that's why I'm smart to some people. Because other people, I just be joking off everything. But some people, I have to actually talk according to how they, like, So he told me, he was like, you ain't gonna never be nothing. You keep doing this stuff. You ain't gonna get better. And mind y'all, I ain't gonna lie. Through these 4 years, like, y'all don't know what happened. Like, y'all don't know none of the stuff that happened. And mind you, I'm gonna tell you, like, I'm gonna give y'all story times and everything. But I'm gonna tell you, because I'm tired of, like, having a sob story on some stuff. So I'm just gonna express it. So that's when, no, I'll just tell y'all. So my mom passed January 2nd, 2020. I ran downhill ever since. I couldn't do nothing. I was always, like, I don't know. I wanted to be a kid, but I never got the chance to be a kid as much as I could. And I grew up too fast, and it hurt me. It hurt me in the inside. So when it hurt me in the inside, it was just like, I shut down. I shut down most of the time. And when I shut down, like, you'll see me and you'll see, like, oh damn, he numb. Like what's wrong with him? And people wouldn't know how to get me, like, back up in spirit. So I use all that grief and everything to be put in music. I just sit there and listen to music. So basically, most of the time I wasn't, like, I would pay attention to you, but I've isolated myself where I never talked to nobody unless I was with friends and stuff like that. But some of the friends, like, I was just in their presence. Like, I was just in their presence, and they didn't care about my presence. So they had, like, ignored me and everything. So I just sat there and, I listened to music. Or most of the time, like I said, I'll smoke or I get high. Like, I always went to, oh yeah, like, bro, just get high at that point. Because nobody cared about you. So why would you care about everybody else? So, back to the story. My uncle said things to me. He kind of, not touched me, but he kind of hit me trying to say he was talking sense into me. But after that, everything was just like, okay, bet. You said this, I'm going to take it in. So that's when the day that my cousin, he was like, oh yeah, man, you want to, this is my other cousin. I have a whole bunch of cousins. This is my cousin on my godmom's side. So he was like, oh yeah, like, you want to come camping with us and everything, fishing and everything like that. And I was like, I mean, I might as well, like, my childhood, had it been according to the plan it was supposed to go in. And I need to get out the house. I need to do this, do that. So I'm giving her a reason why I need to go. So I text my granny. I was like, Granny, can I go to the camping thing? Can I go camping? Everything like that. She said, yeah, you need to get out the house. You always stuck in the house, everything like that. Mind you, I was always out the house. I didn't like I didn't like the presence. I didn't like hearing the things that I heard in there. And I didn't like getting touched. No homo, no diddy. I didn't like getting hit. So I was going on a trip, and on the way to the house, like, I got in trouble, everything. So I wanted to talk to my granny about it. So my granny, she talking about it. No. I told my granny, I said, Granny, do you want to say anything before I go off and tell you everything that I gotta say? So she was like, well, I don't like how you been doing things. I don't like how you been doing this, doing that. You always ignoring me, doing this, doing that. And mind you, I had a good relationship with my granny before everything happened. So that's when I was just like, I might as well speak my mind, because y'all don't ever listen to anything I say. So this is the time to let it all out. I tell her how they been treating me. I tell her that she ain't really done nothing for me to be telling her like, oh yeah, I appreciate you. Like, you tried your best. Like, she tried her best. I love my granny to death, but she tried her best. And basically, I'm not saying that she didn't put in enough effort, but she never showed, her emotions. Like, she never showed me any emotion and everything like that. And mind you, like I said, like, I'm nonchalant, everything like that. I'm not gonna show you emotion, nothing like that. I break down some of the times, but people don't see me break down. I tell her, oh yeah, like, I'm lost. You ain't come help. You don't know how to help. I tell her that how they treat like Dove and Diesel. My brothers and sisters, don't mind their name. Basically, y'all gonna meet them anyway, but I tell her how they treat my siblings and everything. And I tell them how they treat me, how they want me to be this person that I can't be, especially from me just coming from the streets. Like, it's a lot. Like, you can't get a street person out and then tell them what they should be. Like, no. So that's when I'm going off, and she's just quiet. Like, she don't know what to say. Then I said to my granny, I said, if my uncles ever hit me again, like, I'm gonna have to handle that. I didn't say no shooting, no none of that. I didn't say none of that. I just said I'm gonna have to handle that, because I'm growing up, and I'm not letting nobody punk me, nobody bully me. Like, I'm not letting none of that stuff happen. So that's when she went quiet. I put my music back in. And after, she dropped me off. And then after, I'm getting call after call after call. They like, well, what you doing? And then my uncles are texting me like, if you come back, we gonna get you. You come back, like, we gonna have to beat you down. We gonna do a bunch of this stuff to you, da this, da that. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, but what's going on? Like, I'm confused. And then that's when I told my brother, because my brother was there too. And mind you, me and none of my siblings live together. The only two siblings that live together is the two youngest ones. So when me and my brother see each other, we gonna turn up every time. Like, I'm like, man, I'm not gonna let this get to me. I don't know what's going on. So after I'm seeing everything blow up, everything like that, we go to I didn't pay attention to it because I still got my music in. And when I have my music in, I'm not checking my phone. I'm not checking my phone at all. So I put my music back in, and boy, it was up after that. So we go on a camping trip, and everything just went downhill. Not at the camping trip though, but we start making the music, everything like that. And then I started checking the messages and everything like that. And I'm like, what did I do? Like, I didn't do nothing, this, that. So that's when my who was it first that called me? Somebody, my godmama. My godmom called me. No. My godmom did not call me. No, she didn't. Cause I'm finna. It's like everything is coming back in, so y'all gotta bear with me. So somebody called me. They like, did you say this to your grandma? Did you say this, sir? And I'm like, wait. What did she say? Y'all, she said the most insane things. She switched everything up, and then like everybody just wanted to get me at that point, and everybody just started cutting me loose. Like everybody started cutting me off. Like my family, like my blood. It's sad. Like I'm not gonna tear up because I'm a soldier. Like in the heart. Maybe after this, I will tear up and cry, break down. Like it's a vid. I'm not finna do that, and I'm not no. Like no. So everything just start coming downhill. Then my uncle and my auntie that I'm there with, they like Dylan, like what's going on? Like you good? Like so I'm telling them what's going on and everything like that, and then I get the text from my uncle. He, little boy, you ain't doing nothing. You ain't this, that. You talking big hot, this. You come back. We gonna get you. We gonna get you. Don't come back. So I'm telling him and you know, I'm feeling anger at this point. Cause this is my blood talking to me like this. I'm feeling anger at this point. So I said, man, I don't want to hear that. You ain't my daddy. You ain't none of that. You hit me and you expect me to cry and everything. So mind y'all, when my uncle, like, I'm talking about my uncle picked me up by my neck, choke slammed me to the ground. I'm in that, I'm like, oh, this what we on. And mind you, I ain't never hit none of my uncles back. So I took beatings. I'm not gonna say I do this, but like I'm strong. Cause mentally, I'm messed up. Like mentally, I'm mentally like dead. Like mentally dead inside. So I'm sitting there like, you ain't never raised me the right way. You ain't never talked to me. You ain't never did this, did that. Like, you sorry, like you ain't nothing to me, bro. You're dead at this point. You're dead to me. So that's when he like, oh yeah, like, if that's how you feel, we gonna pack your stuff up and you're gone. Like, you ain't in this house no more. You kicked out. So yes, I did go homeless after. Yes. But we finna get to that part. So the trip in, after the trip in, like, I'm in there, I'm like, I mean, where am I gonna go now? And I'm sitting there, and my uncle and my auntie, they trying to help me. And I was like, you know what? We got you. You can come stay with us tonight. Because in the week, everybody has a life. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I understand. Mind you, I'm 17. I'm 17 now, but I'm 17. And out of these 4 years that my mama had been gone, I had nobody. I had no savior. I had no mentor. I had nobody. And I got kicked out of 4 houses. Actually, no, yeah. Because the last one was the 4th one. I got kicked out of 4 houses, bro. So how am I supposed to feel? Am I going, like, I've been thugging it out ever since a legit, bro. I'm not even lying to you. But everybody wanted me to be so happy, put a smile on my face, everything. This, no, bro. You don't deserve it. That smile, wiped, dead. Like, so, after that, I just went homeless. And mind you, bro, my granny was still talking to me after. And I was like I didn't know anything. I didn't know she was talking like that. I didn't know she was mixing the stories up. I didn't know she was acting like she loved me and everything like that, so dearly and everything. So I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, oh yeah, like my granny still got my side, bro. So where did I go first? So after they tried to find out where I can go, but my pastor got involved. He was like, oh yeah, like I can get you here for tonight. We gonna figure out. And mind you, I went to the Boys and Girls Club. I was the best basketball player there, and I just had my problems. I have anger issues, depression. It was a lot. I had my problems. So with me being the best there, like I do some insane stuff in basketball. Like I'm good, but like the stuff I do is crazy. Like it's because I'm overly confident. But back to the story. So my pastor, he like, oh yeah, I can see where I can get you. I gotta get you some clothes. I gotta get you some food. That. So my granny doing the same thing, but my granny just trying to find places for me to live. So the first place she told me I'd go to was like, oh yeah, you go to this man house. So I said, who the man? And she was just like, oh yeah, you'll find out when you get there and everything. So I'm like, okay, now I gotta wait. Okay. So after we go play basketball, everything like that. I go to the Boys and Girls Club, and I find out the man is my granny ex-lover, bro. My granny ex-boyfriend. That is weird to say. I swear to God. So that's when I'm sitting there and I'm realizing who this man was after he was like talking like that man is in love with my granny and stuff. And I'm like, bro, come on, bro, chill. So he told me I could sleep on this couch and everything. So I sleep on this couch for maybe like 2-3 days. After he told me I could sleep on this couch, I think it was like a Thursday maybe. Thursday, my granny, she was like, oh yeah, I got you a hotel room real quick. But you come in the, stay with me in the hotel room and everything. I'm like, wherever I can go is wherever I can go. So she tell the Boys and Girls Club to take me to the hotel room. I get in the hotel room and she started talking to me and everything. And still, I'm not knowing she's mixing the everything together and everything. So that's when she was like, oh yeah, like we might have to put you in a mental hospital. I said, what? I said, I'm not mentally insane. I didn't mentally want to kill you. So what's going on? So she was like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. This got to go this way. You made your decision. You said what you said. That. I said something way different than what you said. I asked her what she said. She didn't say nothing to me, bro. So mind you, told me I got to go to the mental hospital. So I said, you know what? I'll do it, bro. Bro. I went into that school Friday. I started telling people like, yeah, I might not be here like for a week or so maybe. They're like, where you going? Bro, people start looking at me crazy. I'm like, maybe a mental hospital. Bro, I go up in the mental hospital. I stay there for overnight. They said, oh yeah, we're going to transfer you. I said, where? They said a juvie. Bro, my granny made me go to a juvie. So as I get into the juvie, I start settling in, everybody telling me, introducing themselves to me, everything like that. Bro, I tell you not, juvie, this might sound crazy, but juvie was one of the most funnest places I ever been in my life. Only reason why is because of the people that I was in there with, everything like that. But this video is coming to the end, so I'm gonna have to like tell y'all what happened in juvie into another video. But tell me if y'all want the video, because basically, actually, I don't care what y'all want, bro. I'm making my own vids. But yeah, next vid, maybe I'll tell y'all what happened in juvie and what happened after juvie and everything like that. But basically, I'm finna dip. I'm finna go see what's going on. Finna go live my life. I'm finna go what? And I don't know. Maybe I might make it after this, because I do feel like storytelling. Like, storytelling is kind of fun. Putting it in your own words and stuff too. But basically, I want y'all to have a nice day, bro. I just want y'all to chill, bro. I'm like, hold on. Get closer to y'all. Tell y'all something. And if ain't nobody told you, bro, they love you, bro. I love you, dude. And I might not seem like it, but I love you, bro. Like, I ain't, come on, bro. But I hope you have a nice rest of the day. Goodbye, bro. I love you, man.